Hello, it's Stu here from Audio Plugin Guy, bringing you this week's Audio Plugin Guy news and deals video thing that I do every week. And this is a little bit of a rundown of the latest news. Could be Audio Plugin Guy news, could be plugin news, who knows, it's just whatever kind of comes to mind, or maybe sometimes I've actually prepared beforehand. Should we see? Should we find out what look at that. Phone's ringing. Personal Finance Centre. No, thank you. Sorry about that. Could have been important, could have been my wife. Anyway, welcome to the deals of the week and the news and all that stuff, okay? That's enough blathering to start with. Let's get straight on with it, shall we? Right, so last week we spoke about Waves, and we had an interesting little chat about their kind of marketing and their WUP and all that kind of stuff in the comments, and that was great. Thanks for engaging, thanks for joining in. That's awesome. This week, do you know what I was going to talk about this week? I was going to talk about subscriptions, but I'm not now, because Studios guy, the snake oil guy, has just done a almost viral video about what he thinks about subscriptions. So, and I had this on my list, talk about subscriptions like before he did that, and so I'm pretty sure he's got like a camera in here somewhere and he's watching me, or he's like got access to my Notion list of my plans and stuff, because that would make perfect sense, because he's doing really well on YouTube and I'm not, so he's obviously stealing my ideas or something like that. Anyway, so I'm not going to talk about subscriptions. What are we going to talk about? I reckon instead we should talk about something which we should probably talk about more, but we don't, because we're always talking about plugins and all that kind of stuff, but we don't. What about the music? Presumably some of you actually make music with these plugins. I try to, I know I do. So let's have a little chat in the comments this week. Tell me what kind of music you make. Yeah, and maybe a link to an example if YouTube lets you do that. I don't know if it'll flag you as spam, so give it a try. Who knows? And I'll have a listen. But yeah, tell me what kind of music you make, because I'm into all sorts. I got into this whole game through being into music like rock and metal. I was a grunge kid. I was big into Nirvana, Pearl Jam, Soundgarden, Faith No More, so much. All that, you know, Pantera, Metallica. That was me. Those are like 90s metal grunge kid, and I was in a band. I played the guitar, wrote my own songs, and I eventually got like a 4-track. I had one of those little Tascam 4-tracks, so I kind of like got into it through being a kind of rock metal singer, songwriter, guitarist guy, and of course then I fell into the whole rabbit hole of recording and production and software and microphones and amps and interfaces and all this kind of stuff, which, you know, if you're anything like me, you fell into that hole and just sort of stopped making music for 10 years whilst you just learned about software. And now I'm kind of like coming back up into making stuff again. In the meantime, I got into electronic music and started producing stuff, kind of like experimental stuff, but also drum and bass stuff, and just weird things that didn't really require any recording because I could do it all in the computer. And then as another sort of side avenue, I ended up getting really into hip hop, and more kind of like left field, weird hip hop, I suppose you could call it, alt hip hop, art hip hop, whatever you want to call it. But anyway, so I ended up working with various artists in the US, doing basically production or mixing, or, you know, kind of like the sound and audio, the music and the beats, if you want to call them beats. I like to call them instrumentals because I'm old, and producing stuff with other guys doing the vocals, other guys and girls and everything in between doing the vocals, and me then arranging and mixing and producing that stuff, which is great fun. I love that kind of thing, because it takes the pressure off of me doing vocals and writing lyrics, because I really want to do it but I hate doing it, and it's just such a dichotomy of like, this is something I really want to do but I've struggled because I'm so self-conscious about it. But I'll get that. That's another thing to talk about. What music do you make? Tell me what you're doing. Let's have a chat. Let's have a listen. Let's listen to each other's stuff. And that is it. That's our discussion topic this week. News. Haven't really got any outside news, but I have got some inside news. We have a new giveaway. We've just launched. If you're on the mailing list, you'll already know I got you a chance there to get ahead of the game and be one of the first people to enter and start sharing for extra entries our latest giveaway, which is with Baby Audio. And Baby Audio have a bunch of really cool plugins, and you can have all of them. 3 people are going to win. All you have to do is go along to audioplugin.com/baby audio giveaway and sign up with your Facebook or an email address, and then you will be sent an email with another button, so it's like a double opt-in thing, so you click to say yes, I really do want to enter, and that'll get you in there. And then you can get even more entries, like bonus entries, by doing things like following Baby Audio's Facebook, Twitter, following plugindeals.net Twitter, which is new plugin deals at Twitter, and following our YouTube channel, which you should be watching this on now, so hopefully you're already subscribed, but if you're not, please do subscribe. Yeah, I should mention that. And anyway, so that's the point. You can join the giveaway in various different ways by going along to audioplugin.com/baby audio giveaway, and 3 winners will get the entire Baby Audio collection, which is pretty cool. There's some compressors, reverb, delay, and some other interesting things in there. So that is a little bit of news. On top of that, we've also got the current exclusive coupon, which is for M Multi Analyzer from Melda, and the coupon is APGMMAN60AL. Bit of a mouthful, and that'll get you 60% Multi Analyzer from Melda, which is my favourite Melda plugin. I use that, I keep that on all my templates. It's really useful just for comparing the EQ of various tracks. So in case you don't know what it is, it's a analyzer, it's a frequency analyzer, so it shows you the kind of spectrograph thing, which is really useful, a little curve. So I keep scratching my nose, I've got itchy nose, don't know why, sorry about that. And but the cool thing about M Multi Analyzer is that you can have multiple instances of it on different tracks in your mixer, and you can look at all the EQs for all the different instruments or parts in one little window. And it's really useful because you can see where things are clashing, you can see how things duck nicely out of the way of other things, and it's just really helpful when you're mixing to get an idea of how it's a visual representation of the frequency ranges of all your parts in one window to help tidy things up a little bit. And like I say, you can get 60% off of that with the code APGMMAN60AL over at the Melda website. And I think that takes us nicely to the deals of the week. Yeah, should we get on with deals of the week? So we do a poll in our Audio Plugin Deals and Freebies group. Every week we run a poll. We ask people to submit and vote on what they think the best deals are this week, and then I write it up on audiopluginguide.com, and that is what this is. So let's have a look. Deals of the week 2021, week 26, and look at this. Number 1 is proud to say our own 60% off of Melda Production M Multi Analyzer, and I have to say again, I don't fix this. This is down to the vote. So you could say I fix it because I sort out deals that I think the community are really going to appreciate, and if I get that right, then they do appreciate it and it gets voted to top of the list. So I'm quite pleased I've done a good job this time. And so I don't need to tell you again, 60% off of M Multi Analyzer with the code, which you can see there. So pick that up. Number 2 is the Orange Tree Samples 2021 Summer Group Buy. And I just checked and they have actually reached the top tier, so you can get 60% off of libraries and bundles from Orange Tree Samples. And and it's a group buy thing, so all you have to do is go and add an order, and then you can get 60% off of whatever you want there. So that's pretty cool. I don't know them personally, I've never used Orange Tree Samples, so I don't know if they're contact only or not, but check it out, see what you think, and let me know. And then number 3, we got Melda back in again. They're kicking ass this week. They've got 60% off of their bundles. So yeah, they're quite expensive, but not all of them, the bigger ones are quite expensive. But for the next few days, until the 5th, you can get a whole 60% off of the bundles, and I think that applies to upgrades too, so if you've already got some in the bundles, it'll be even cheaper. And that was number 3. Number 4, 50% off of selected Kilohertz plugins. Oh yeah, so this is Kilohertz deal this month, and this is half price disperser, dynamics, compressor, and comb filter. Now disperser is one of their most unique effects plugins. It does some weird stuff, and I really don't know what it does. It's something to do with rotating the phase of the signal, but it basically makes stuff go zap or squelch, and it's really cool on like transient stuff. Really interesting. Does something clever with like making things louder without decreasing the headroom. Something like that. Dynamics is, there's a video there you can watch. Dynamics is a really cool dynamics processor with upwards and downwards compression and expansion and all that kind of stuff. And what else have we got? Compressor is a compressor and comb filter is a comb filter. And as always, the cool thing about the Kilohertz plugins is they will work by themselves, but they also work as snap-ins in any of their hosts if you've got them multiband, multipass, snap heap, and of course phase plant. So if you're looking to increase your collection and the power of your hosts and part of the ecosystem, the Kilohertz ecosystem, now's the time. And those are half price, which means they're very nice and cheap until August 26th. I don't think that's right. I'll check that date. I think they're only available till the end of the week, so I'll update that. Number 5 is the SSL LMC Plus Compressor from Solid State Logic. They're doing a lot more sales these days, I've noticed. Well, I say a lot more, but they're actually doing sales. You never used to really hear them doing sales, and now they are doing sales. And this is for $29, regular $119. You can pick up the SSL Listen Mic Compressor LMC. And yeah, there's a little video about it there. Do you know what? I bought it because I was like, everyone's saying, yeah, get this, it's great. And I'm like, okay, I don't really need more compressors, but I'm going to because I've got no will. So I bought it. So hopefully I'll find some use for that, maybe on one of my hip hop projects. Anyway, that's that. So what I've done also this week, as well as the top 5, I just wanted to add my little personal picks at the bottom. I used to do the sort of also recommended or whatever, and I stopped doing that for a while, but I think I should bring it back because there's always a couple of things that maybe don't make the list that I personally think should make the list. Or maybe they're just so new that they didn't make the list, whatever. Anyway, but I noticed there was a good one this week. So ADSR, they are now doing free with any purchase, just like Plugin Boutique have done for a while. So there's every month they get new plugin which you can get free when you buy anything from them. And ADSL's this week is Kilohertz again, and it's Bit Crush, which is a really cool little bit crusher. And then once again, it works by itself, or you can chuck it in any of the hosts and make it part of a big monstrous beast of a plugin with bit crushing in there. And yeah, and that's free with any purchase from ADSR. And ADSR also have a sale on Freak Show industry plugins, and I just love Freak Show stuff. I'm rocking my Freak Show, one of my Freak Show t-shirts today, just to represent. This is a Mishby t-shirt. If you've got Mishby, you'll probably recognize this little thing, whatever it is, I don't know. And yeah, so they have got a sale on, should we have a quick look? Let's see. So 42%. Don't know why it's 42, but it's a nice 42% off of each of the plugins, the ADSR, the Freak Show Industry plugins, ADSR. So what you can do is get one of those if you don't have them already, and get your Bit Crush for free as well. So you've got some nice little sound design tools there at a nice little price. So that's my personal picks, and that is the deals of the week. And do you know what? I've also got a free plugins report for you from plugindeals.net, which is cool, isn't it? Now, I just realised I haven't published it, so I'm going to do a nice little edit here whilst I just pop over and just publish that, and then I'll come back and we can have a look at it. All right? So 1, 2, 3. And we're back, just like that. Like magic, I've suddenly appeared with, this time, the free plugins report to look at. Okay, now shall we look at that? It's been 2 weeks, so it's not going to be every week necessarily, but this time it's been a couple of weeks, and there are a bunch of things to look at. And yeah, I don't write this, so I haven't actually seen it, so I'm going in completely blind. Let's see what we've got this week. So Rift from Minimal Audio for free, and this one I saw this pop up. So this is a kind of interesting multi-effect with some modulation and stuff going on. So that should say Rift Lite. I don't think it's Rift the full one. I think there's a full version and this is Rift Lite, but you can pick that up for free. As usual, you can discuss these on our Facebook group if you want by just clicking these. So then what else have we got? Spread Lite from Yum Audio for free. Spread Lite can be an indispensable tool, allowing you to narrow the stereo width of tracks or push them wider in mixing and mastering situations. Okay, so it's a widener, another free widener panner. It looks like it's got a bit of panning stuff going on. So there you go. Yeah, that's from Yum Audio, who I've never heard of. We've got Devastator Warzone from Keep Forest for free. Full contact required. So this is the third chapter of the newest addition to the Evolution Disaster series, which has established itself in the world of professional composers and sound designers. Bunch of cinematic stuff for full contact required. And we've got DR50 from Woozik. Is it Woozik? Woozik. It's like music with a W, isn't it? Woozik. Anyway, this is a freeware product based on the full-paid Woozik DRS1 U-tracks, blah blah blah. What does it do? No idea. Well, there you go, DR50, don't know what it does, but it's free, you can pick that up. Labs. Everyone loves Labs. This is a new free Spitfire instrument for their free Labs series, their Labs player. Organic textures. Now, I saw this one posted in the group, and people are loving it. It's a bit unique, a bit weird. And if you haven't heard of Labs from Spitfire, it's really cool. Every month or so they give out just a completely free instrument to play in their Labs player, and all you have to do is download it and it's good to go. And they've got loads of cool stuff there, pianos, percussion stuff, strings, whatever you can think of. It's pretty handy, pretty nice stuff. What have we got here? Spatio Light from Anwidersoft. This has just been updated, so this is a little reverb for free if you need another reverb. I like the name of this one, Sausage Light from PPV Median. The name of the VST plugin is a suitcase word from the English term sawtooth and sausage. And it is pronounced like sausage. Okay, there's a wavetable synthesizer. Oh, another free wavetable synthesizer. The world has gone free wavetable synthesizer mad, I tell you. So that's another one. Interesting. Not so sure about the UI on that, but maybe it sounds good, so check it out. What else have we got? Unique drum collection from Ghost Hack for free. These guys do really cool samples and presets, and that looks like a free collection of drums, end date unknown, so pick that up quickly. Then we've got a Psytrance pack from Function Loops for free. What have we got in here? I don't know if that is samples or presets. But if you're a Psytrance kind of guy, you can get some probably squelchy noises from that. Then what else have we got? Psytrance is funny, isn't it? I've never really got into it, but it's like interesting. Oh, that's all I'm going to say about it. Psytrance is interesting. Get Origins from Echo Soundworks for free. This is a collection of multi-genre presets for Vital, talking of free wavetable synths. So yeah, I expect we're going to see a lot of Vital presets because Vital is free, or at least the basic version's free, so everyone's like, oh yeah, I can make a bit of money out of Vital presets. Oh, this is a free Vital presets. So there you go. Vital presets. I haven't checked it out. I've got Faceplant. I don't really need Vital, do I? So we got Get Golden Hour from Diode Ains. The Diode Ains. This is a free house drum kit, including drum shots, loops and bonus material taken from their latest album. Okay, so there you go. Samples, stuff, effects, for free. Honestly, there's so much free stuff out there these days. It's great, isn't it, if you want samples. And then what have we got? The Little God sample pack by Godlug Loops for free. Limited code, that's obviously by our friend Record, because the code is Record. Bunch of stuff there. Okay, yeah, if you're interested, you can grab that. And then we've got Sizzle from Cymatics for free, which is a collection of hi-hat, MIDI, and loops. So hi-hats, yeah. If you want help with your hi-hats, get this. Hi-hat, MIDI, and loops, Cymatics. Then we've got several loops from Magitone for free. Question is, do they need contact? It should say if they need contact. Look at these. Ah, yeah, I remember these guys. Okay, so these are, what are they? No, full version of Contact, so yeah. Sorry guys if you're not Contact, but those are some free Contact instruments for the full version of Contact. There you go. And the last one, I think, is, yes, it's Cartel from Cymatics by joining their mailing list or their VIP text list, whatever that is. Do people still text these days? I don't know. Anyway, from massive 808 kicks to perfectly sharp snares and claps, Cartel has all of the drum sounds you need for creating a banger record. Hip hop drum kit, I might grab that. Yay, why not? So yeah, I'm going to have a little nose through those and pick up some of the free stuff there. Try and work out what some of the free stuff is, because it's not very clear. And that, I think, is going to do us for this week. And you may have noticed I've got my clothes on this week, because actually it's been pretty cold today. Yeah, the weather around here can be quite changeable, but we get like these like intense summers and then hang on, should we go back full screen? We get these kind of intense summers and then these big sort of thunderstorms and rainstorms, and it's really nice actually. It just clears the air, and just kind of I'm like a human barometer. I can feel like the pressure and the humidity building up, and good thunderstorm just takes the weight off a little bit. So anyway, enough about me and my rubbish. Thanks for watching, and thanks for being part of the community. Don't forget to pick up your multi-analyzer with 60% off if you haven't got it already. Don't forget to join the giveaway to sign up. Whatever you do, what do you do to giveaways? Enter the giveaway. That's it. Jeez. Don't forget to enter the giveaway for a chance to win all Baby Audio's plugins. That's audiopluginguide.com/baby audio giveaway. And yeah, just generally have a good time, right? Have some fun. Tell me about your music in the comments, yeah? I wanna know. I wanna know what you're doing. I want someone to listen to this weekend. So tell me about your music in the comments. Have a good weekend. See you in the group and stuff. You know, it's been an exceptionally blathery kind of rambling video this week. So very sorry to the person last week who commented that there was too much talking and blathering going on, but that's kind of what you get here. I'm sorry if that's not your thing. Some of you seem to like it, other people won't. That's okay. You know, it's fine. You can go and watch someone else who doesn't talk as much. On which note, I'm going to shut up, all right? Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next week. Take care. Bye-bye.